All praises, all praises to the heavenly, holy, almighty creator of infinity, eternity, the universe, and all there is. This is Revelations.Unveiled. Detroit. Hello, family. We're back together again in our area of learning and intellectual and spiritual expansion. And we are continuing in the book of First Maccabees of the lost history of the Israelites, the history removed from the common Bibles of today, a 400-year period where we see the transitioning of powers and rulers within the Greek Empire, started by Alexander the Great. And so we are in the midst of the Maccabean brothers upholding the name, honor, and integrity of the nation of Israel. And so we're continuing with the exploits of Brother Jonathan of the Maccabean brothers, who has been lifted up to be the high priest of the nation, and he is now traveling to and fro to make covenant, to strengthen friendships, and to provide safety for the nation of the Jews. And we began the book of First Maccabees, chapter 12, verse 1. Now when Jonathan saw that time served him, he chose certain men and sent them to Rome for to confirm and renew the friendship that they had with them. He sent letters also to the Lacedaemonians and to other places for the same purpose. So they went unto Rome and entered into the Senate and said, Jonathan the high priest and the people of the Jews sent us unto you to the end you should renew the friendship which you had with them and league as in former times. Upon this the Romans gave them letters unto the governors of every place that they should bring them into the land of Judea peaceably. And this is the copy of the letters which Jonathan wrote to the Lacedaemonians. Jonathan the high priest and the elders of the nation, and the priests and the other Jews, unto the Lacedaemonians, their brethren, send greeting. All right, family, so the Jews are actually kinsmen with the Lacedaemonians, who are another people within the Roman territories. So we're dealing with the Greek Empire and an establishing or emerging power of the Greeks, or of the Romans, of which the Lacedaemonians are a kinsman people to the Jews. There were letters sent in times past unto Onias the high priest from Darius, who reigned then among you, to signify that you are our brethren, as the copy here underwritten does specify. At which time Onias entreated the ambassador that was sent honorably and received the letters, wherein declaration was made of the league and friendship. Therefore we also, albeit we need none of these things, that we have the holy books of scriptures in our hands to comfort us, have nevertheless attempted to send unto you for the renewing of the brotherhood and friendship, lest we should become strangers unto you altogether. For there is a long time past since you sent unto us. We therefore at all times without ceasing, both in our feasts and other convenient days, do remember you in the sacrifices which we offer and in our prayers, as reason is, and as it becomes us to think upon our brethren. And we are right glad of your honor. As for ourselves, we have had great troubles and wars on every side. For so much as the kings that are round about us have fought against us. Howbeit we would not be troublesome unto you, nor to others of our confederates and friends in these wars. For we have help from heaven that secures us. So as we are delivered from our enemies, and our enemies are brought unto an under foot. For this cause we chose Numenius, the son of Antiochus, and Antipater, the son of Jason, and sent them unto the Romans to renew the amity that we had with them and the former league. We commanded them also to go unto you and to salute and to deliver you our letters concerning the renewing of our brotherhood. Wherefore now you shall do well to give us an answer thereto. And this is the copy of the letters which Nereus sent. Verse 20. Arius, king of the Lacedaemonians, to Onias the high priest, greeting. It is found in writing that the Lacedaemonians and Jews are brothers, and they are of the stock of Abraham. Now therefore, since this is come to our knowledge, you shall do well to write unto us of your prosperity. We do write back again to you that your cattle and goods are ours, and ours are yours. We do command therefore our ambassadors to make report unto you on this wise. Now, when Jonathan heard that Demembius prince were come to fight against him with a greater host than afore, he removed from Jerusalem and met them in the land of Amethyst, for he gave no respite to enter his country. All right, family, so we have the Lacedaemonian brothers responding back with a honorable league and friendship with the Jews in Judea. And then now war is a stirring from a king that is coming to fight against Jonathan. Verse 26. He sent spies also into their tents, who came again and told him that they were appointed to come upon them in the night season. Wherefore, so soon as the sun was down, Jonathan commanded his men to watch and to be in arms, that all the night long they might be ready to fight. And he also sent forth sentinels round about the host. But when the adversary heard that Jonathan and his men were ready for battle, they feared and trembled in their hearts, and they kindled fires in their camp. Howbeit, Jonathan and his company knew it not till the morning, for they saw the lights burning. Then Jonathan pursued after them, but overtook them not, for they were gone over the river Eleutheris. Wherefore Jonathan turned to the Arabians, who were called Zabadeans, and smote them, and took their spoils. And removing thence, he came to Damascus, and so passed through all the country. Simon also went forth, and passed through the country unto Ascalon, and the holds there adjoining, from whence he turned aside to Joppa, and won it. For he had heard that they would deliver the hold unto them that took Demetrius's part. Wherefore he sent a garrison there to keep it. After this, after this came Jonathan home again, and calling the elders of the people together, he consulted with them about building strongholds in Judea, and making the walls of Jerusalem higher, and raising a great mount between the tower and the city, for to separate it from the city, that so it might be alone, that men might neither sell nor buy in it. Upon this they came together to build up the city, for as much as part of the wall toward the brook on the east was fallen down, and they repaired that which was called Caphanatha. Verse 38. Simon also set up Adida and Cephala and made it strong with gates and bars. Now Tryphon went about to get the kingdom of Asia and to kill Antiochus the king, that he might set a crown upon his head. Howbeit, he was afraid that Jonathan would not suffer him, and that he would fight against him. Wherefore he sought a way how to take Jonathan, that he might kill him. So he removed and came to Bethsan. All right, family, so now Tryphon is stirring up an army and wants to make war with King Antiochus, and is devising a conspiracy to kill Jonathan. Verse 41. Then Jonathan went out to meet him with 40,000 men chosen for battle, and came to Bethsan. Now when Tryphon saw Jonathan came with so great a force, he did not stretch his hand against him, but received him honorably, and commended him unto all his friends, and gave him gifts, and commanded his men of war to be as obedient unto him as to himself. Oh, so Tryphon just flipped the switch, and now instead of being a killer, possibly of Jonathan, he has become confederate. Verse 44. Unto Jonathan also he said, Why have you brought all these people so great trouble, seeing there is no war between us? Therefore, send them now home again, and choose a few men to wait on you, and come you with me to Ptolemy, for I will give it you and the rest of the strongholds and forces, and all that have any charge. As for me, I will return and depart, for this is the cause of my coming. So Jonathan, believing him, did as he bade, and sent away his host, who went into the land of Judea. And with himself he retained 3,000 men, of whom he sent 2,000 into Galilee, and 1,000 went with him. Now, as soon as Jonathan entered into Ptolemy, they of Ptolemy shut the gates and took him, and all them that came with him they slew with the sword. Verse 49. Then sent Tryphon a host of footmen and horsemen into Galilee and into the great plain, to destroy all Jonathan's company. But when they knew that Jonathan and them that were with him were taken and slain, they encouraged one another and went close together, prepared to fight. So family, we have lost Brother Jonathan, the high priest of the nation of Judea and the priest of the Jews, leaving his brother Simon. And so now, upon word that Jonathan has been killed, the bands of men are now coalescing to defend the honor of the nation. But when they knew Jonathan, and that they that were with him were taken and slain, they encouraged one another and went close together, prepared to fight. They therefore that followed upon them, perceiving that they were ready to fight for their lives, turned back again. Whereupon they came into the land of Judea peaceably, and there they bewailed Jonathan and them that were with him, and they were sore afraid. Wherefore all Israel made great lamentation. Then all the heathen that were round about then sought to destroy them. For said they have no captain, nor any help of them. Now therefore let us make war upon them, and take away their memorial from among men. All praises, family. And so now we see with the death of Brother Jonathan and the sorrow of the nation, the heathen kings and other nations around them are now conspiring to destroy Israel from the face of the earth. And so, family, we shall continue with this holy history removed from the Bible to give us understanding as we read the stories and the events and accounts of the New Testament. This will fill in the blanks and the potholes and give us more clarity on the true Antichrist and the people of dishonor, doom, and destruction. So we shall reconvene once again for the expansion and expounding of our spiritual and intellectual capacities and thresholds. And until we are together again, I love you. I love you. I love you. This is Revelations.Unveiled. Detroit. The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 12.